The vitamin aisle is a seductive place. Bottles lined up in neat rows, labeled with glowing promises: immune defense, energy boost, heart health, brain support. It's easy to assume that with a few capsules or gummies, we can plug nutritional gaps, defy aging, and correct years of dietary misadventures. But the truth, buried beneath all that clever marketing, is that synthetic supplements are not nutritional clones of real food, and in many cases, they act very differently once inside the body. Let's start with the concept of bioavailability, the measure of how much of a nutrient your body can actually absorb and use. While supplement labels proudly list percentages of the daily value, what matters more is how that nutrient interacts with your digestion, your cells, your metabolism, and, critically, what else it's packaged with. In whole foods, vitamins come with a suite of naturally occurring cofactors: fiber, enzymes, phytonutrients, fatty acids, and minerals. These aren't decorative extras. They're biochemical collaborators that help the body recognize, absorb, and regulate the nutrient in a precise, often synergistic way. Take vitamin C, for example. In a whole orange, it doesn't arrive solo. It's accompanied by flavonoids like hesperidin and rutin, which enhance absorption and may amplify antioxidant effects. A synthetic vitamin C tablet, on the other hand, may deliver a much higher dose, sometimes 500% of the recommended intake, but in isolation. This can alter the way it's metabolized, potentially overloading certain pathways and being excreted quickly or, worse, generating pro-oxidant effects at high concentrations. More isn't always better. It's often just louder. Or consider folate, the natural form of vitamin B9 found in leafy greens. In food, it's present in a form your body activates and uses efficiently. But in fortified foods and most supplements, you get folic acid, a synthetic version that must be converted by your liver into the usable form. Many people, especially those with MTHFR gene mutations, struggle to complete this conversion. The result? Accumulation of unmetabolized folic acid in the bloodstream, which has been linked to disrupted immune function and even cancer risk over time. So the idea that all forms of a vitamin are interchangeable is not just oversimplified, it can be flat out wrong. Then there's vitamin E, a family of 8 compounds in nature, 4 tocopherols and 4 tocotrienols. Most supplements contain only one form, alpha tocopherol, often synthetic. This not only excludes the other beneficial forms, but can also interfere with their absorption, effectively crowding out the rest of the vitamin E family. Over time, this imbalance can reduce antioxidant protection rather than increase it. Meanwhile, eating a handful of almonds or sunflower seeds provides vitamin E in its natural spectrum, in forms your body evolved to handle with nuance. The long-term safety profile of food-based nutrition is also vastly superior. Humans have consumed vitamins in whole foods for thousands of years with few adverse effects. But many of the synthetic forms used in supplements are relatively recent inventions. Their high doses, isolated forms, and lack of cofactors mean they interact with the body more like drugs than nutrients. When taken in excess or for long periods, especially without a clinical need, they can quietly backfire. High-dose vitamin A supplements, for instance, have been linked to liver toxicity and birth defects. Calcium supplements, though intended to support bone health, may increase the risk of arterial calcification when not balanced with magnesium and vitamin K2, as they are in whole dairy or leafy greens. And high intakes of synthetic niacin and B6 have been shown to cause liver damage and nerve problems, respectively, while the food-based forms are tightly regulated by the body's own absorption capacity. This doesn't mean supplements have no place. For people with deficiencies, certain medical conditions, or restricted diets such as vegans needing B12, targeted supplementation can be life-saving. But for the general population, relying on pills instead of plates creates a false sense of security, nutritional insurance with fine print in the form of side effects, inefficiencies, and metabolic confusion. The reality is, nutrition is not just about delivering molecules, it's about delivering context. Food is not a delivery system for isolated vitamins. It's a matrix of interacting compounds that regulate each other, buffer extremes, and adapt to the body's needs in real time. A spinach leaf, a wild salmon fillet, or a handful of berries isn't just a bundle of nutrients, it's an evolutionary blueprint for how the human body thrives. So when we ask what the body really needs, the answer isn't just more vitamins. It's better sources, smarter integration, and respect for the body's elegant balancing act.
Food provides that.
Supplements, when used thoughtfully, can fill a gap. But when used as substitutes, they often become sledgehammers in a system that thrives on subtlety. The future of nutrition isn't about loading more into a capsule. It's about remembering what the body actually recognizes and why food has been its most trusted pharmacy all along.